Congratulations on the new addition to your family. The birth of a child is a momentous occasion that you'll never forget. I'm not sure when you learned that your new little one had a surprise for you. Maybe you had a prenatal diagnosis, or maybe perhaps you were like me and didn't receive the news until your baby was delivered. Regardless of when you found out, I know from experience how it feels to be blindsided with the news that your precious new baby has Down syndrome. The flood of emotions that you experience, the fear, the anxiety, the sadness, the guilt, the helplessness, and all the other feelings that seem to hit you all at once. You may be one of the fortunate few that had a very skilled OBGYN that is up to date and sensitive to the needs of families raising a child with Down syndrome. But chances are, your experience was like mine, and your OBGYN did a poor job of communicating to you that your child had Down syndrome. Fortunately, I have an amazing pediatrician that did an outstanding job of calming my fears and honoring the life of my daughter by reassuring me that we're in this together. I quickly discovered that a lot of my fear was unwarranted because it was based on inaccurate information about Down syndrome that I had picked up over the years. One of the most helpful things for me to know was that my daughter's diagnosis was not my fault. I hadn't done something wrong that caused it. It was also comforting to learn that my daughter's diagnosis didn't mean that she was doomed to a life of suffering. The truth is, there's really never been a better time in the history of the world for a child to be born with Down syndrome. Now, there are countless resources available to help people with Down syndrome reach their full potential. The best thing I did after my daughter was born was getting plugged into a community of families that have children with the same diagnosis. By doing that, I was able to see firsthand what it's like to raise a child with Down syndrome. In fact, there's a huge community platform at specialmiracles.com with thousands of families eager to support you and share your journey. You are not alone. Visit specialmiracles.com today to discover why you shouldn't be worried about what the future holds, but instead embrace the road ahead for you and your baby with hope and optimism.